Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is your Agni aunt. Few weeks ago when I was searching for the videos that could guide me on my trip to Puri, I could find most of the videos in Oriya and Bengali language, and most of my acquaintances belong to Orissa and Bengal, so I could understand that the language used in the videos were Oriya and Bengali. So here I am to tell you about my trip to Puri and what more you can explore when you visit Puri, and this video will definitely help those who cannot understand Oriya and Bengali language. So I just want to give you a brief about Puri. Puri is famous for Jagannath Temple and it is one of the Char Dhams or say full pilgrimage sites in India. So first point I want to cover is how to reach Puri. You can reach via railways or airways. There is a Puri railway station which is connected with almost all the major cities in India. And if you are planning to visit via air, then you have to reach from your nearest airport to Bhubaneswar Airport. And from Bhubaneswar Airport, you can either opt for cabs or trains to reach Puri. I wanted to see Mahanadi rail bridge, so I chose to travel via train, and also I had a direct train from my place to Puri. You can choose whatever way is suitable for you. Second point I want to cover is what are the places to cover when you reach Puri. In Puri, you can see Jagannath Temple, Buddha Temple, Sudarshan Museum, Bedi Hanuman, Mausima Temple, Gundicha Temple, Thakur Badi, Jatiya Baba, Chandan Sarwar, Gupta Vrindavan, Baba Loknath on day 1 when you are planning to visit Puri. So on day 2 you can cover the places which are few kilometers away from Puri like Konark Temple, Chandrabagha Beach, Dhauli Temple, Lingaraj Temple, Bhubaneswar City, Mukteshwar Temple, Siddheshwar Temple, Khandagiri and Udayagiri Caves, Nandankanan Zoo. So all these places can be covered in one day. It should be covered on the second day or whatever suits to you. On third day you can cover the place called Chilika Lake, which is again a few kilometers away from Puri. This will take a day to cover all this place. So in total you will need 3 complete days to cover all the places that I have mentioned so far. This video could be a bit long as I am trying to cover all possible facts about the places in just one video. So I was short of time, so I had covered a few popular places and I will provide you the insight of all those places that I have covered. So on day 1, I reached Puri around 1 p.m. and covered Jagannath Temple. So timings to visit Jagannath Temple is 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the morning and then 4 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. in the evening. There is no entry fee to enter the temple, but if you want to see the kitchen and see how the prasad is cooked, then you need to visit the temple in the morning and need to pay 10 rupees per person to see that kitchen. Flag is changed in the evening every day. If you want to see the flag changing, then you should visit the temple in the evening by 5 p.m. According to temple, prasad distribution starts from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. But when I visited the temple in the evening, then I could see that prasad was still being distributed at 6 p.m. and still they had a lot to distribute. I believe there is no such time. As long as they have prasad, they will distribute it. And this prasad comes with a price. So prices varies on what you buy. Generally, the prasad includes sweet and spicy khichdi, rice, vegetable curry, khaja, malpua, and there were so many things that I could not even recall their names. So I have tasted that prasad and it tastes so good, especially the sweet khichdi. So this was this I just covered on day 1. So I have covered day 2 for like few places I have covered on day 2. So there are two ways to cover the day 2. First way is you book a travel package for 1 day for local sightseeing, which includes Chandrabagha Beach. For that, you will get exploration time of around 15 minutes. Konark Sun Temple, you will get exploration time of about 1 hour to explore that. Then you will get some time for lunch. Then you will be taken to Lingaraj Temple, and there you will get you will be given 30 minutes of exploring time. Then you will be taken to Udaygiri and Khandagiri caves. There also you will be given 1 hour to explore that, and then you will be taken to Nandankanan Zoo, and there you will be given 1.5 hour to explore that place. So this is covered in a package. So this tour package will cost you around 350 rupees per person, plus you have to pay for the guide charges, because the guide will be there. And yeah, this package comes with a like from a private organization. Like you have to board your bus from OTDC bus stand. So you can easily book this package from the beachside area. Also, if you're coming via train, then there would be so many travelers advertising for their travel packages. So this was the first way that I have told you. Second way is you can book a cab again from beachside area to see local sightseeing and spend the time at each place according to your desire. If you book a non-AC cab, then it will cost you around 2500 rupees, and if you book an AC cab, then it will cost you around 2700 rupees. I chose the second way, and means like I chose the cab instead of going via bus. So I would tell you what all I had covered on my second day. I started my second day by visiting Dhauli Temple. It is dedicated to Lord Shiva, and here you can see the view of the entire city from the temple. Also, there is no entry fee, but if you are going via cab, then you may have to pay the parking charges, which is 30 rupees for 2 hours. Then I went to Lingaraj Temple. It is also dedicated to Lord Shiva, and there are so many shivlings inside this temple, and a must visit place. And I had skipped Udaygiri and Khandagiri caves intentionally, as I knew I had to climb so many stairs to see the caves, and I had tagged my parents along, so I didn't want to make their trip more tiring. But if you want to visit these caves, then it is few kilometers away from Lingaraj Temple. Your driver will guide you and take you there. Then I visited to a Nandankanan Zoo, and the entry ticket to zoo is 50 rupees per person. Also, the zoo is the second largest zoo in India, so we had taken the battery operated vehicle, or say electric car, to explore the zoo, which will cost you 80 rupees per person. You can also take a safari to see the white tigers, so which will cost you 60 rupees per person. Then I visited Chandrapaka Beach and Konark Sun Temple. So these are like at one place. So I chose to visit Konark Sun Temple at last because I wanted to see the light and sound show. Also, before the show, I wanted to see the temple and wanted to explore it. So I reached temple around 5 p.m. and there is an entry fee of 40 rupees per person to visit the temple. I explored that place, and there is a food court inside that temple, and you can have some snacks there. Then I did wait for the light and sound show, and the show was worth the wait. For the light and sound show, there is a separate ticket of 50 rupees per person. Show remains closed on Mondays. They run two shows in the evening, and the timings varies from month to month. From March till October, timings for the first show starts from 7:30 p.m. and second show starts from 8:20 p.m. From November till February, timings for the first show starts from 6:30 p.m. and second show starts from 7:30 p.m. or whether it is first show or second, the show is same. It means in case if you have missed the first show, then you can attend the second show. In case you are visiting Konark, then I would recommend you to see this light and sound show, as it is worth the visit. Also, you can save your money by not giving it to the guides, as the story of light and sound show totally differs from the story of the guide. So this light and sound show cannot be covered if you are traveling via bus, because like if you are traveling via bus, then they will cover this Konark temple in the morning, but light and sound show happens in the evening. So this can only be covered if you are hiring a cab. So I have also shared some glimpses from the show. And if you wanna see dolphins, red crabs, and wanna do boating, then you should visit Chilika Lake. I did not visit this place on a third day intentionally, as I had to travel back to my place on the third day, and I didn't want it to be exhausting. Also, there are very limited options of food when you visit Chilika Lake. This is covered in complete one day, and it can be very tiring if you have your kids or parents along with you. If you think you can travel to this place with same enthusiasm as on day one, then do visit this place on third day of your trip. And if you are visiting Chilika Lake, then again there are two ways to visit this place. Either use OTDC bus service or hire a separate cab for this third day. After visiting there are also separate charges for boating that you have to pay. And I didn't visit this place, and also charges are revised, so I'm not sure of the current price. If you know how much they are charging these days, then do let me know in the comment section. So first point I have covered on how to reach Puri. Second point I have covered on what places you can explore when you visit Puri. Third point I want to cover is the mandatory things that you should be carrying while you visit Puri. If you are visiting Jagannath Temple and Lingaraj Temple, then you have to submit your bags, mobile and footwears outside the temple. Make sure you have COVID second dose or booster dose certificate with you, and you carry your identity card like Aadhaar card with you, whether you are visiting any place or you are checking into hotels, because anyone can ask you for the identity check. So it is advisable that you carry both of these when you are visiting any place in the Puri. So fourth point I want to cover is food. If you are vegetarian, then you should not worry about the food. You will easily get vegetarian food here. You can get puri sabzi, vada, pakoda, samosa. Generally, when idli vada comes to mind, it is natural to think of sambar with it, but it is different in Puri. Here we get aloo matar sabzi with almost everything like puri, vada, pakoda, samosa, everything. So these items you can easily get between 20 to 30 rupees per plate. These items are available in like for breakfast and for snacks. And like lunch part was generally covered when we were traveling, so we just had snacks in our lunch and had lunch wherever we were just getting a chance, because we were traveling via car, so we had stopped the driver in the middle, so lunch was done in that. And we had a buffet in dinner for 100 rupees per person, and the taste was very good. You can easily spot these hotels offering buffet near Jagannath Temple. If you are visiting Puri, then I would like to recommend dosa. Like it is served with sambar and chutney, and the taste was damn good. You can spot these dosa stalls in the market starting from Jagannath Temple till Puri bus stand. And this dosa cost 40 rupees per plate, and that too with a good taste. Do not even miss this. Fifth point I want to cover is the speciality of Puri and what all you can buy from there. For prasad, you can spot n number of stalls in Puri, and the famous variety is khaja. Khaja is a sweet dish made with refined wheat flour and dipped in the sugar syrup. Khaja can range between 100 to 250 rupees per kg. So first speciality is khaja, and the second speciality is shank. You can buy shank from as low as rupees 30, and it goes till 1200 rupees. Sixth point I want to cover is expense. If you are planning for a budget trip, then train is advisable for travel, and avoid beach facing hotels for budget trip. Search for hotels that are situated in the middle of Jagannath Temple and Swargadwar Beach or Golden Beach, so that you can save your local travel expenses. From Puri station to Swargadwar Beach, auto rickshaw may ask you for more fare, but if you can bargain, then they may reduce the fare to 120 rupees. E-rickshaw may charge at least 100 rupees to travel locally from your hotel to Jagannath Temple or hotel to beach and vice versa. If you are staying in the hotel and which is situated in the middle of Jagannath Temple and the beach, then you can easily save these local travel expenses. Overall expenses including travel, food, local sightseeing, excluding Chilika Lake and shopping expenses, it did cost me it did cost 9,000 per person, and it could totally differ for you, as I'm not sure where you might be traveling from, like where is your source location. I'm not sure of that. And also I hired a cab, so if you are traveling via bus for local sightseeing, then obviously it will save your cost, so you can reduce that from this. But yeah, overall is like 9,000 per person. I have tried to cover all possible points in just one video. Hope this video will help you plan your Puri trip. If you have any queries, let me know in the comment section. Thank you.